G'day everybody, it's me, Copper Puppy, and I'm back along with today's video. Now today's another different one. I'm sitting here, back on the couch here, for another talking video, because there's not much we can do. We can't go outside, we can't have fun with the editing, we can't have fun with anything. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about how far this channel has come in the 4 years that I've been running the Copper Puppy channel. And it's been quite a journey, I must say. This could be a bit of a longer video. But trust me, it's worth it to stick around. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be kind of like a throwback. I know about a year and a half or so ago, I did the best 2 years of Copper Puppy or whatever. That was just best clips and stuff that didn't really make it into the 100 subscriber special, but they were still honorable mentions. Now what this is going to be is this is going to be showcasing what we've done and how far we've come. Now, to get started, I want to preface this by saying my old content was dog shit. And somehow, I rode it out to 100 subscribers with that dog shit content. And the only editing I did was on my iPhone. iPhone 6S while I was laying in bed about to go to sleep. I was scrolling through iMovie and editing a video. And it basically meant I'd go through a video, intro, outro, export, upload. And that was the editing process, and I called it editing. That's not editing, in my opinion. That's not editing, in my opinion. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of showcasing how far we've actually come with the channel. And the reason you heard me say there, I've rode this garbage content out until 100 subscribers because, well, first of all, my content is still not good. It's still garbaggio. But I rode the garbage unedited content out until about 100 subscribers. After that, we picked up our first major upgrade. Was an editor to do the hard work for me. Because you know what? I'm a lazy ass. I'll record a video and then I'll be like, yep, good enough, raw, YouTube. It's not how it's supposed to go. How it's supposed to work is you're supposed to edit a video, or you're supposed to record a video. Some people like them scripted. I don't. I don't like them scripted whatsoever. I just, I'm like, alright, let's make this video. Boom, sit down, record it. If I fuck up, then I can fix it in post, and I can fix it in... My editor, PT King, Purple Total King, Luke. You've seen him all over the place. Pressed, my channel, this, that, the other thing. You've seen him around. We had quite the good video, and I'll be showcasing some bits and pieces of those videos in here, and you'll see them. This project's going to take me quite a while. And, like I said, stick around to the end, because I do have a big announcement to make at the end of this video. What I'm looking at now is I'm saying, you know what? We've got an editor now, and you know what? Our content still isn't good. Our content is a lot better, but it's still not as good as it could be. Because, and it's not because Luke's editing is dog shit, because that's untrue. Luke's editing is amazing. It's the best editing that I've seen for a YouTube channel of my size, of like 100 to 200 subscribers. The only one that I think would come close to the editing skill is maybe CoolJay. Check his channel out, link in description. That's the only channel I think that can come close to the editing that we have on my channel, but it's still something different. Now, I've started editing some of my own videos, and the reason is it's not because I've, said to Luke, you know what, you can't edit the videos anymore, because he's doing this completely on a voluntary basis. He even came up to me and asked, hey, I'd like to edit your videos. I'd like to get in more practice, because if you didn't see the video, I'll have a card somewhere, I don't know which side it's on. It's somewhere. I'll have a card linking to the video that I made about Luke, about the new editor, our new editor. And you'll see that video, and I want you to watch it. Go watch it. It's a really good video. It basically, it describes what's going on more in depth than I'm going to describe it here, but we'll get back to that. And his edits, like I said, are great. Luke's edits are great, but he doesn't have time. The timing he doesn't have. He's very busy, especially in quarantine. You know what? He's got his own things that he needs to look after, and that I understand. That's why I've decided, you know what? When he can edit a video and he's like, hey, I need some content, can you pump it out? Or when I have, like, big projects that I want to have 2 people working on, this is a really good time. Because I'm not going to say that my editing's amazing, but it's good enough to be able to surpass it and make it look like I know what I'm doing. To make it look like, you know, I can edit, but Luke's is still better than mine. And it will be, because you know what? He's had more practice. He knows what he's doing. I'm just a retard with a camera and a computer. So, apart from that, though, that's our first major upgrade, is getting the editor. And I can't say enough good things about getting an editor. That was just, amazing. Like I said, go check that video out. Next is, we got new equipment, and equipment has always been a big problem. As you will see in the first video that we ever recorded, I'm recording on an iPad 2. An iPad 2! It wasn't even good quality. It was an iPad 2. It was like a 16 gig. I record a video, and I'd have to delete 3 to fit that one. And I wouldn't edit it. It'd be like, oh, there's a video. Boop, boop, done. And I'm like, bruh. So those videos were filmed on a stand like I have in here. I've got a bag in here, and I've got a in my bag here I've got a case for a tablet like we used in the old Copper Puppy videos. It was something like this, except it had a camera cutout. This one does not have a camera cutout. It had a camera cutout, and I would have it sitting like this with a pen shoved into like where the case connects with the iPad. I had a pen shoved in there, and then it was perched up, recording it like this. Recording up at the computer screen like this. Into the unknown. And wow, did I ever think that was top-notch quality, good quality. Oh my god, was it ever bad. Now back to equipment. I was working on an old workstation, and I mean old. It didn't have a graphics card. It had 8 gigabytes of DDR3, 1666 megahertz, or whatever the 1600 megahertz one is. I think it's 1666 or 1633, I'm not sure. It was slow, and it had a Core i5 2400 running at, I don't know, 3.2 gigahertz. It had, like, I think a 1 terabyte, if I'm lucky, hard drive. And it was quite the endeavor. The amount of stuff that poor computer went through was holy crap. When I moved it out of there, and I moved it into the new house that I'm in right now, 3 or 4 years ago, it was just like, I opened the side panel up, and just, if the computer was on, there would just be a freaking cloud of dust just go woof, and in everywhere. And this, I cleaned the whole CPU, I cleaned everything, and it took me a solid 3.5 hours to clean that whole PC. But I cleaned it up, put it all back together, and it worked for a while. I had this computer for about 6 months. At the 6-month point, I went into Memory Express and purchased my current graphics card, a Radeon RX 570 Armor Mark II. And it is a beast of a graphics card. I love it. It's amazing. Great card. Have no problems with it. At that time, I'd been recording with an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 5, and it was recording at 1080p 30 and 1080p 60. At 1080p 60 when I could. I never really tried to record on 1080p 30. And with that same setup, before I had the PC, I used my phone, my iPhone 6S I had just gotten handed down, and I used that when I was in Cuba. And as you'll see here in these little clips that I'm showing you, in Cuba I used an iPhone 6S to record 1080p 60 FPS, and that was our first major bump. We went from 1080p 30 FPS on the iPhone 5S to 1080p 60 FPS, which was, I know doesn't sound like a thing, but trust me, you can see the difference. You know, and the iPhone 6S had a bigger sensor, you know, better camera quality in general than the iPhone 5S. iPhone 5S was great brick, but, you know, the iPhone 6S was just slightly better. Next big upgrade we did is I upgraded, like I said, the PC, and then had all the things that I needed. I had the seat, I had the graphics card, and I needed new RAM because we went from DDR3 to DDR4 on the new system. And I went out and bought these parts. It was a Saturday, and I made a vlog about it. I never made it because I don't like my vlogs. My vlogs are disgusting because I'm just not good at it. Paw, I'm uncomfortable posting, but I do it anyways because it gives me good content. I enjoy Paw. More news about that in another video. Now, back to what I was saying. The upgrade of the PC, I went from a 4-core, 3.2 gigahertz CPU to a mind-boggling 3.7 gigahertz or 3.8 on the Ryzen 5 2600 that I currently have in my system. Now, I really hope my editor watches this video because somehow I've got horseshoes up my ass and 3 pins are not on that CPU, but it still works 100%. I shit myself every day when I turn the thing on and it still works. I click. Oh, damn, it turns on? Holy crap. I don't need to go and take another money L and go spend $400 on a new processor because I don't want to do that, which I might upgrade this summer, depending on how the COVID-19 pandemic goes. And these PC parts that I currently have, like I said, you guys have seen a video about this, 2600, 16 gigs, DDR4, 2666, or 3200, I can't remember. RX 570, Arma Mark II, B450 M-F gaming, Asus ROG. I got a 24-inch, 144Hz HP 24X monitor. I got Razer peripherals except for my mouse, and that's about all it is. You saw the video on the Mac Mini a couple days ago, and this PC outperforms anything I could ever dream of. Now, that was in my eyes one of our biggest upgrades. We had our the editor, PT King, Popatorigan, Luke, the PC. Those were both massive upgrades. And then the ability now with when I received an iPhone 8, and that was our next big upgrade because it was 4K at 60 FPS, yet I still downscaled to 1080p for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure. I think I might have recorded in 4K, but I never actually, I don't know. I've heard different people say it's in 1080, and I've heard different people say it's in 4K, so I'm not exactly sure. Because right now I'm recording 4K 30 FPS on a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Absolutely love the cell phone. I'm going to have it for many years to come. The iPhone 8 was a little bit better with the camera, but this has the dual cameras, which I love so much. And the iPhone 8 only had the one, which was a 4K 60 FPS, and I loved it. It was great. Now, that was our third major upgrade, is going to 4K with our videos. And as you can see, we went from like a 480 720p at the beginning to now we're recording in 4K and compressing to 1080p to deliver. Because right now I'm not exactly really sure I want to start pumping 4K out of my system. I haven't tested it yet. DaVinci likes to crash when I do 1080p 60, so I'm pretty sure if I do 4K, it's just going to be like, yep, see ya, good day. I need to find a new editing software that I like and that I can use. I'm thinking of maybe just biting the bullet, and if I make enough money this summer, I can just buy Premiere and call it quits, and that's it. I'll have Premiere. Next thing, we got new peripherals, desk, all that. Like I said, gaming setup, flight sim setup, that all happened last year, and you saw a video about that. Like I said, my new gaming chair setup, moved into my office, which now has a sofa, has my desk, and my more business area printers and stuff, and filing cabinets that I need for work, for this, for that, for anything that I need. And now today, we come to present day. I'm sitting here in a brand new office. Almost brand new, 3 years old office. I've got a mic set beside me, recording my audio, and I'm recording with a camera on my phone. 4K 30 FPS. And as you can see, I'm not using the microphone from my camera because it's aids. This one sounds so much better than that. And that is just echoey, and I tried to record with it the other day when I did the Mac video, but I did a second take because the audio was just so damn noisy. because it echoes and echoes in here. And what I'm looking to do with my channel now is I'm looking to take it to the next step. We're sitting here at 208 subscribers. We've kind of sit there. We were climbing really good. We were up. We got 100 subscribers in like 4 months. We were climbing real good, and now we've kind of just leveled out. Now we're kind of just chilling. And once this pandemic is over, I'm pretty sure we're going to start climbing again. Because as the quality of our videos escalates, the fan base will then escalate to have more and more people in as we gain more traction. And I'm just so thankful. That's why I really want my editor to watch to the end of this. I cannot thank him enough in words. I can't thank him in words to say how grateful I am that he's riding shotgun with me this whole way. And that's why this channel's grown exponentially. And it's just absolutely amazing what he was able to do with this channel. And I fully believe that if it wasn't for him, we'd still be stuck in 110, 120, or even 90. I'm almost fairly certain of it. And it's because of him that I'm sitting here right now, being able to make this video, and saying, you know what, guys? This is what I'm happy with. I'm sitting here making a video, talking to you guys. I don't do it for money. What money? That's hilarious. My comments get disabled on every video because, I don't know, they think I'm 9. I'm freaking 15. Come on, guys. Let's get it together now. I'd like my comment section back. But all of this has just shaped the channel in such a way, and if you guys have been on the Discord server, you know what's happened with the channel. My channel has faced account termination already twice from 2 different occasions. One that you guys haven't heard about. This was before I had 100 subscribers. And then one now, after what happened with the stream podcast. You know, YouTube doesn't like me. And I'm worried Prest is about to go through that same thing because, you know, YouTube just doesn't like me. Which I'm fine with and all. But again, that's what shapes the channel. And like I said, if it wasn't for my editor, and for all the people in the Discord, for you guys, the fans, and for everybody that's helped me along the way, you guys need a pat on the back for saying, you know what, guys, thank you so much. We've gone from this quality of a video, where it's literally an iPad sitting up looking at a screen. We've gone from this quality to what you're seeing right here now, where I'm sitting in an office recording on a phone 4K 30 FPS and going from 480p 720p 30 FPS to this. We've come a long way in just over 3 years. And I'm excited to see what 2021 brings, because 2020 I'd like to throw in the garbage can because it's already been dog shit. But again, now, the announcement that I wanted to make is I'm looking to get another editor. And the reason I'm looking to get another editor is because with the amount of projects that I want to start rolling off the press here on this channel, I and my editor will not have time. Even when him and I are working at maximum efficiency, we still will not have time to edit all the videos that I want to get pumped out. So here's how this is going to work. If you want to become an editor, please, I was going to say let me know in the comments, but that's not happening. Please join the Discord in the description. If you scroll in the description, you'll see a Discord link. Please click on that, join the Discord. I am currently Airplane Boy. DM me that you want the editorial position. And I'm going to run you through a couple things that we need, couple ground rules. And how it's going to work is, for those of you that just want to quick and dirty before you apply, it's going to be, out of us 3 editors, I'm at the top of the food chain. It's my channel. I'm Big Boss Man Sam. Feels good, I know. Then you have my editor closely behind me. Closely right here. That's Luke. And then there's you down here. On this food chain, Luke takes up that much, I take up this much. Because you know what? He's the better editor. He's going to have a say in what you do more than I do. I tell him what I want, and then he can tell you what he wants you to do. So basically, he's gonna be your boss, but I'm really gonna be your boss. I'm gonna be telling you what I need to be done. So for you to be eligible for this position, you need to have some editorial experience. Whether it's editing some videos, and we're going to need to see these videos, and we're going to need to see these trials. We're going to need to see a video, and I'm probably going to make an editor challenge video where I'm going to ask you to edit this quick little 5-10 minute video. Shouldn't take you too long. I want you to edit it and send it to me so I can see what are your skills. So my editor and I can relook, hey, what are your skills? What are you going to bring? Are you going to be a useful candidate for this position? This is a voluntary base. If you want to join and have some fun, then you can. If you don't, that's fine. Again, voluntary. And you know what? And like I said, I really can't say thank you to Luke enough for editing all the videos that you've seen on the channel, basically. From what I've seen, these previous videos that I've been pumping out, like the last 3 or 4, maybe 5, I've edited. But almost every video beforehand that has any sort of good quality, he edited. So again, like I said, I can't say thank you to him enough. He built this channel basically off of my freaking rickety broken bricks, and he made it into the Coliseum that it is. That was a horrible analogy, but we're gonna roll with it. So that's all, guys. I know this is a really long video, but I just need to get this information in because it's so dire and important to me. So guys, thank you for watching, and please remember, if you did enjoy, hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell notification icon so that you can be uploaded, so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. And like I said, if you want to become part of that editorial challenge, please go down below and join the Discord and DM me that you want to be part of that, and we will talk further about how we're going to go from there. So guys, that's all for me today. Stay healthy in these tough times, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.